Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video, and you're joining us here from the Sea Day Star Resorts Hotel. So this hotel is absolutely beautiful and we're really enjoying our stay here, and over the next few days we're going to take you around all different parts of the hotel by doing a hotel tour, a room tour, lots of areas around the hotel. So let's get to it. Let's get. Area just behind me, and this is all the lobby area, which is absolutely beautiful. We've come down really early, as you can probably tell. There's no one around and it's really quiet, just to give you guys a really good view of what it looks like and how beautiful it is, while it's not too busy. So yeah, that's the reception area, and all this area is all sort of part of the lobby and bar area, so you can sit in any of these seats or over here if you're enjoying a quiet drink during the day on an evening. And then this is more obviously the lobby sort of area, but again you can sit and have a drink here. So this is the staircase you go down to go for the spa and indoor pool. This is all the bar where you get obviously all your drinks from. During the day and things you can get it from the pool bar as well. And then look at this sweeping staircase. There's more seating area through there as well. So this hotel has a little shop, it even has a little hairdressers, a little opticians, so just really tiny little shops. So we'll just take you around a brief overview of each of the little areas that they have here. This is a perfumery, and I think they do diffusers and things, perfumes, aftershaves, and these are some of the prices. So here we have the opticians, and then a small jeweller's. Obviously the lights are not on here, so you can't really see an awful lot, but if I can catch some footage another time, then I will do. I just wanted to come while it's really quiet. So we've got like a little mini market. Now, there's no prices on any of these items or in the store, so I don't know if you have to sort of bargain for the price, I'm not sure, but we've not needed anything, but things are there if you want them, souvenirs, clothing shop there, and then there's another jeweller's over there as well, and then a photo shop. This is the main restaurant, and this is where you have your breakfast. There is lunch here and also evening meal as well. So we're going to have breakfast very soon. As I thought I'd just walk around. That's the patisserie, which will take you in there another day. So where all the shops are and the restaurant to your right, you then come a bit further and this is the hairdressers. And then these are the prices. Pretty reasonable, to be honest with you. If you fancied having your hair done, or your nails, eyebrows, anything like that. On another morning, so I'm going to take you around a little bit of the gardens and the pool area and just some general outside areas. So this part here is all part of the main lobby and bar area. There's lovely path areas like this and gardens as you're walking around the hotel, and then there is a top area there as well. Outside here there is an outside seating area, and then this is the way you can go to the outside part of the restaurant. This area behind me is all the main pool area. It's quite a large pool because it extends further down. So we're going to go for a walk further down there, and I will do some more footage when it is more sunny. As I say, it's very early morning right now. A lot of people are going for breakfast. So we just thought we'd get some footage while it's quite quiet. But I will try to do some more footage when the sun's out, where it looks a lot prettier, because it is a very beautiful area outside, definitely. Some beautiful areas that they put some seating areas here, sun lounges and things. These little areas are where you can go if you just wanted a little bit more peace and quiet away from the pool, and sat around all the lovely gardens. And as you can see, there is lots of sunbeds. Then we've got a really small pool here. This is just for little ones. But a really good idea in the sense that it's all covered here, so covered from the sun, which is a really good idea. So I'm guessing if you have a really young family, you'd be able to try to get these beds around the tiny pool. So in terms of getting sun lounges, we've not really had that much of a problem in trying to get them. It has been busy, we haven't had the greatest weather. There's been quite a few days where we've had quite a lot of cloud and some rain as well, a little bit of thunderstorm, so a few things rolled in, but we have had some lovely sunshine as well. You can get clean towels. I'll insert some footage here in terms of where the little hut is, where you get the towels from. It's between 4 and 6 on an evening, so what you do is you take your old towel to them. They give you a clean towel for the next day. So that door there gets you into the main bar and lobby area, and just to the side here there is a small hut. So 6 is where you change your towels. Might change times in different seasons, But this area here usually has someone manned there where between those times you can drop your old beach towel, pool towel off, and they give you a clean towel. If you put your towel down before 7, it would be taken away. Between 7 and 10 you are allowed to leave it for an hour, so if you wanted to go for breakfast or something, we've done that, that's absolutely fine. And then after 10 o'clock obviously you're able to leave your towel while you go for lunch or go for a drink or whatever at the bar, so that's not an issue at all. So yeah, beautiful pool area, and as I say, we've not had any issues in getting a sun lounger at all. I know there is an awful lot of parasols as well around the pool, so it is something that is quite easy to seek shade if you need to.
Disaster, falling off it. You're going to go the other way. You need to keep really still.
I'm trying.
Keep still.
It's really hard. That one was lower. That's too up.
So these are the water slides. These have been really, really good fun, especially for Emily. I think youngish children would be fine on them, and certainly older children have really good fun, and adults as well. They tend to close off until 10 o'clock in the morning, and then they shut again 12 till 2, or they have done at the time of year that we've come, and then they're open again through the afternoon.
But when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, 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 ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hand, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is say I love you.
So this is at the other end of the pool. They do a lot of activities around the pool, so they do water polo, which is usually around this area, and more in the middle of the pool they do the water gym, which we've taken part in. And in fact I'll insert some footage of another day of when we did that, just so that you can see some of the activities. Quite a lot of activities around the pool happening during the day, and a little mini kids club. And there is a playground area.
So this is all the playground area. There's a notice just on the board here. A lot of the mini club is held, but as far as I'm aware, I think anyone can come and play in the actual play area. I can't film too much because there's obviously children around, but this is all the play area, and in the distance there, splash area. All this area here is for the evening entertainment, so the amphitheatre. This is where all the seats are, and the stage just to the side.
And there's lots of activities that they do around the pool area, as well as the entertainment team. So just coming from the pool, there's a path here, and then you just follow this path down all through the gardens, all the way down there. You keep going, and then I will show you again at the decking area, because that's the part where you get to the beach. And on the way down from the walkway, there's all the tennis courts, and I think there's some sort of gym. That's gym equipment, right?
Yeah, outside gym.
Yeah, like outside gym equipment. Anyway, these are the tennis courts and the gardens. See the outside of the hotel there. There's some beds here, just on the grassed area, overlooking the sea. So that's a really nice area as well if you're just wanting some nice sea air. And away from the pool areas if you don't like busyness, because the pool does get very busy. And there's some more areas just over there as well. And I say really pretty gardens and lovely trees and things, so just a nice area to explore really. So we're following the path around, so we've just carried on going on this path behind us, and then you just veer off to the left, and then it takes you onto a decking area. And this is the decking area that you just follow down all the way down to the beach. And then you carry on walking down, get to the beach. Some beautiful areas here. And there's the beach there at the bottom. So I'll be honest, not the greatest view in terms of when you come down to the beach to see the beds and a few of the buildings. I'll show you in a second.
At least the beach isn't far from the hotel. And all the beds are included.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But as I say, not maybe not the best view in the world. If you want to see some really beautiful beaches, go check out our vlogs of Fuerteventura in Coralejo. We've been going there for over 20 years now, and we've done quite a few vlogs on that more recently. It was actually, the footage was taken last summer, but the videos have been up quite recently in the last sort of month. So go check out our channel here at the Brownie Life to go check out those videos of Fuerteventura. As I say, if beaches are something that interests you, and just local resorts, self-catering, holidays, things such as that, go check out those vlogs. Give us a like, subscribe to our channel if you like our content as well. That, you know, we'd be really grateful. We're a small channel trying to grow, and we are doing a lot of travel things, Disney, lots of other live things, shopping, all different things such as that. So go check out our channel, and as I say, subscribe and give us a like on any of the videos that you do like. The beach bar, I think quite similar really to the pool bar, but just smaller. And they do set up lunch over here as well, just like they do around the pool. But I think the pool area is just obviously a lot bigger, and probably a bigger choice of food at lunchtime. So there's lots of different water sports, like paragliding, speedboats, things such as that. Obviously it's not very sunny today, it's very overcast. But as I say, we haven't had the greatest weather. So we're coming here the very last sort of couple of days of May into June, so the children's holiday in the UK. And as I say, we've not really had the greatest weather. But weather's weather, isn't it? Wherever you go, you can't control the weather, unfortunately. So I've done quite a lot of things in this vlog to do with the hotel review and the surrounding areas and things that are included in the hotel the best I can. I mean, obviously everything looks better when it's beautifully so. I mean, I would say the beach doesn't look the greatest, I'll be honest, but because we've been, as a family, we've been used to Fuerteventura, Coralejo for such a lot of years. We've been lots of other places as well, but we've continued to go back there. I think it's not the greatest comparison for us because we've been used to such beautiful beaches. And as I say, at least there is a beach and the hotel's beautiful. So anyone staying here, you know, the hotel is lovely, and at least you've got a beach and you've got, you know, you can see the sea and have a little walk around. And as I say, I'm pretty sure that, you know, if it was really beautifully sunny, everything just looks a little bit better. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying our walk around and tour of the hotel. To get to the beach, I would say in the walkways that we walk down, no more than 10-minute walk. It is very hilly, So anyone with walking difficulties or just wants to take some transport, there is an area, I'll try and capture it actually when I get back up the hill. There's an area where you can catch a little bus that just takes you down to the beach area, so that's worth noting if you don't want to walk down. But anybody else who just really likes to have a walk, it's less than 10 minutes. So yeah, it's a nice little walk anyway.
And this part here is the part we were talking about the shuttle bus that runs to the beach. And the sign is here. So it's suggesting that it's 9 till 5 every day. So it's just below this sign, and it's just next to the wooden walkway, so it's just before the decking starts.
Möchte Sie informieren, morgen Abend in unser Amphitheater ab 8:45, liebe Gäste, gibt es ein Mr. Wahl. Das heißt, von verschiedenen Ländern 4 Tage.
I try
Divan Bistro is where you come for a late breakfast, or later on an evening. I think they serve food. Is it all night? I think it is. I think there's some snacks available all evening, because when we arrived, we didn't arrive till early hours of the morning, and they said we could come here for something to eat. No, we didn't. Yeah, but it is available. So you've just got like an area there where you've got a small amount of buffet kind of food. But yeah, you can do a late breakfast here, 10 till 11, and later on an evening, right the way through the night, as far as I'm aware. So just coming from the Divan Bistro, and then the main restaurant to the side. Wave your hand on that door, and then this takes you through to the disco room and the games room down these stairs.
Having a little walk around outside the hotel, and there's lots of little market kind of things going around. Kind of are in the middle of nowhere, so we don't have loads of stuff, but there are still a few things that you can get in shops and market stalls and things like that. But we're just having a little walk just to see what there is, really. So yeah, it's literally just outside our hotel. The hotel's there, and there's a few shops over there. There's like a playground and a few other things like that.
So on this strip here, there's just a few little bits and pieces, little shops, hairdressers, all of the hotel from the outside. And then we've got a little play area. And then there's this section here as well, which has got what looks like a small pub and a few other little shops there as well. Come out of the hairdressers. Yeah. So it's a little bit damp still in your hair because he sprayed some water. So we just had a dry cut done. So you can have it washed and blow dry, but it's obviously extra money. So yours is just a dry cut, but he sprayed water, so that's why it's a little bit damp. He spent a long time actually, didn't he? Yeah, I felt really relaxed in there. I think although that they didn't speak great English, I'll be honest. We got by. Even you, when you were sort of explaining about your layers in your hair, you got bad.
Like, he knew what we were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you do have to explain a little bit more or show them. This is a leaflet we picked up. So it's obviously in the actual hotel itself. And there's a price list. I did the board already, but this is just maybe a little bit clearer. So Emily's was just a haircut, which should have been €10, but I think because she had the layers put in at the front, it was just a little bit more. So it was €13 for the dry. And we saw a little boy actually having done in his hair, like all these designs.
Yeah.
This type of thing. I don't know what he was having done actually, but I did see someone having one of those designs done.
Yeah.
So yeah, they do obviously quite a lot, but you have to make an appointment. So we just did it the day before for the morning. This is the main area within the room for your beds. So you've got, I think ordinarily you just have these 2 beds. Because there's 3 of us, that extra bed on the end has been put in. So effectively you'd have a lot more room in the room if that 3rd bed wasn't in there. But yeah, really, really comfortable beds. We've had a really lovely stay in terms of sleeping. We've slept quite well. So there's full tea and coffee provided each day if you wanted to use it. I'm sure they'd replenish it. We haven't used it, but I'm sure that they would replenish all of those things if you did use it. And a nice little area here where you can sit and do your makeup or hair or whatever. A lovely mirror. And then a nice seating area over here. Drawer unit over there and a full length mirror. So quite a small balcony. But to be honest, we've hardly used it anyway, really. Just drying a few things off that might get wet. But yeah, it's quite a small balcony. But as I say, with it being all inclusive, we've not used it anyway. But a beautiful view overlooking the trees. That's the bus stop down there. Going into Sea Day, we use that bus stop there, the little tiny buses that come to pick you up. So check out our Sea Day video and you'll get to see us on the transport there. And this is the main hotel reception just down here. Included in the room there is robes in the wardrobe, but you've also get these little slippers and this nice bag. A lot of people have been using these around the pool actually, but we thought we'd just keep ours, keep it nice when we can take it home. So these are all provided that you can take home with you. So you've got a full wardrobe there, only a few hangers, but to be fair, a lot of places on holiday don't provide that many hangers. There are your robes. So you've got your sliding door there, which is a double one. So you've got 2 full length mirrors, and that's obviously your main door coming into the room, and your bathroom there on the left. And as I say, you've got the main safe there, and as I say, some areas here you can use for storage. Quite smallish drawers, but still really useful. 2 of those. We asked for spare pillows, so there's 2 extra ones on there, because otherwise you only get 1 each in the bed. Another hanging area there as well. It's got this area here where the slippers and everything were, and the bag. This area here with your television, just some information about the hotel, and then this cupboard here is your minibar. Anything that you do use from it, the soft drinks and things, do get replenished daily, so anything that you take out you can get them restocked, and usually you get some water in the room as well. So just going into the bathroom, got all just the basic amenities, obviously your sink and your toilet and everything, but they do provide little toiletries here, so these are really cute. Little shower gels and shampoo and conditioners and things like that. And then you've got little soaps and sewing kit and nail files, all bits and pieces that could be handy. And then this is obviously the sink area with a really nice big mirror. And the hairdryer is pretty good actually as well. I have used that quite a lot. Some hairdryers on holiday don't dry your hair very well, but actually that's quite good. I love the idea of a walk-in shower and no shower curtains, just glass, so it's really nice. So really comfortable showers in here. So just a really nice bathroom area, to be honest, really nice and clean. Everything provided that you'd need. So this is a map of the Cedar Star Resort Hotel. So this is what you get given in reception when you first arrive. So we're actually situated in 3305, so we're in the C block, which is the first block after the lobby. But there's obviously other blocks in terms of where you could be situated. So the leaflet also includes all of the information about the all-inclusive, all of the times for breakfast, late breakfast, lunch, evening meal, all of the a la carte restaurant information is on there, all of the bars and all of the services that the hotel provides. These are the bands that you get put on your wrist on check-in. Just to give an overview of what we thought of the hotel, whether we would return, whether we'd recommend it. So I'm just going to go through a few things really. So first of all, the actual hotel itself, absolutely beautiful. The decor of the outside of the building, the inside of the building. So around all of the public areas in the hotel, I would say everything is spotless, absolutely spotlessly clean. So on all of that front, I would definitely say highly recommend it, absolutely. In terms of the room, we'll move on to the room now and just talk a little bit about that. Comfortable stay, really nice, very clean, but I did kind of think that even if we made our bed, that when the cleaner came in, that then it would be made how it looked when we first arrived, but it wasn't. All of the throws and the pillows were just taken off and thrown into a bit of a heap on the side, so it was never made up the way we had it when we first arrived in the room. So we just did that ourselves just to make it tidy and everything, but not quite what I expected in terms of, you know, the star rating of the hotel and what I expected in the room in terms of part of the cleaning, room service and things. But all of the things were replenished in terms of the minibar. That's a really good idea that you've got that, you've got water, you've got soft drinks and things in there. Bathroom area is really nice, beautiful shower, really comfy bed, so we slept really well. The balcony and the room itself are quite small, to be honest, and in some hotels you maybe would have a bigger room and a bigger balcony. It's not something that bothered us at all. As I say, we did have an extra bed in our room anyway because there was 3 of us. So I think for the sheer fact that we've got an extra bed in there, whereas other people maybe would just have the 2 beds, so you'd have more space to move around. I mentioned in terms of the eating areas, in the buffet restaurant, the pool bar restaurant, is all of the knives and forks, cups, glasses, plates and everything. I've not seen anything that's been dirty at all whatsoever. They've been spotlessly clean. Cutlery's been shined off, obviously like really sparkling. I didn't expect things to be that clean in terms of here in an all-inclusive hotel, but they really were. So I think the cleanliness here is just amazing, really good. In terms of service, very mixed bag, to be truthful. Some people have been exceptionally friendly and come over and asked if you wanted a drink and brought everything to you and really gave you that service, and then other people not so much, and maybe some people being not, I wouldn't say not friendly, I would say communication is a little bit difficult. A lot of people that we've come across haven't spoken very good English. They can speak German, but not necessarily good English. It hasn't bothered us because we've just communicated the best way we can, and as I say, it hasn't really bothered us. But just to really put it out there that we have had a mixed bag in terms of service. When people have been really friendly, they've been exceptionally friendly and done everything that you would want them to do here in a hotel. And then, as I say, some of the people just haven't been maybe as friendly, and maybe you felt a little bit ignored sometimes at a bar. You've had to maybe wait a long time, or people just walk past you when you've maybe asked for something. So that side of things has been a little bit mixed. So moving on now to the entertainment. I'll have already shown some footage already in this vlog of the entertainment that we've had here in terms of various different shows, live music, the animation team that are here in the hotel. I would say the entertainment has been really good in comparison to some all-inclusive, some places we've been where it hasn't maybe been that good. I think here is definitely a lot more professional. So I think anyone who just likes to see a little bit of a show, some live music, it's definitely a good hotel. The animation team here, absolutely amazing. They are really friendly and really get people involved, but without being too pushy. I have been to some all-inclusives before where people have literally been coming around the beds and asking you to do things, which that hasn't happened here at all. I think they want you to enjoy your holiday and want to get you involved, but they haven't been pushy. So they've been really good, and you'll see some of the dances and things that I've already included in the footage here. So the animation team, definitely thumbs up from us. So in terms of checking in and checking out procedure, checking in is literally you just come in whenever your flight and your coach takes you here. You go straight to reception. They put these bands on your wrist, and then they just explain exactly what's available for your all-inclusive. They give you that leaflet that I've previously shown you, and then one of the nice kind gentlemen takes away all of your cases and brings them to your room. So for us, the check-in was really swift, really good service at reception, and then bringing your cases to your room and everything. In terms of checkout, what we've been advised, because obviously we're going to do that now, what we've been advised is that you can use the area which is next to the spa in terms of having a shower and things such as that. So you drop all of your luggage off at the luggage room at reception. So checkout is at 12 o'clock. And our flight is not till later on this evening. We don't fly until midnight really. So we've got quite a long time left in the hotel. You can use all of the facilities until you need to leave the hotel. You still keep your wristband on and you can still eat and drink and everything. So that's really good. But you can use all of the facilities after 12 o'clock until you physically leave the hotel. So you drop your luggage off at the luggage area near reception. So that's where all your cases would go. Keep all of your hand luggage with you. Enjoy the facilities, which is what we're going to do. We're going to go have some lunch and have a little bit more of a sunbathe, and then we're going to go have a shower. As I say, in the spa area there is a shower, and I believe there'll be towels and things provided. Otherwise you probably have to use your pool towels, but we're going to do that later, get some clean towels and then take them down to the spa area with us to really just sum the holiday up. We've had a wonderful time, a really lovely holiday. Would we recommend the hotel? Would we come back? I personally wouldn't come back to this one. I think I'd like to try different ones, but I think that's just a personal thing as well. Would I recommend this hotel? I would. I definitely would highly recommend the hotel to somebody else, or any of you guys that are watching. If you wanted to come and stay here at the Cedar Star Resort Hotel, it does have its pros and cons, which obviously I've gone into, but I would highly recommend the hotel. Really enjoyed our holiday here in the Cedar Star Resort Hotel. So we're going to end the vlog here. I really hope you've enjoyed. Check out our other videos in terms of when we go into Cedar itself and the beautiful restaurant that we had there and the ruins that we explored, and also the food review here of the hotel, of all the food that we had while we were here on our holiday. So go check that video out as well. So yeah, I hope you've really enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like our video, and if you want to see more content like this, subscribe to our channel. So thanks ever so much for watching, everybody. See you next time.